you very
To you.
much. Thank you very much. I'm really excited to have an opportunity to do a mini feature. I love door prizes. So I just have a few short pieces. This first one is called The Price of Peace and Quiet. So relaxing to take the subway. Let someone else do the driving. Just gonna write a bit. Ah, oh my God. Over here we have phones playing. Who'll take phones playing? It's a game. It's a hula clip. We have one. Who'll take two? We have two, two, two. And over here, third. It's music without earbuds. Who'll take music without earbuds? No earphones. No sound stoppage at all. People going once, going twice. Wait, there's another entry. We have entertainers singing off key to their guitars, singing off key, off key, off key. And now we have a music speaker cranked up and pole dancing hip hoppers. Who'll take hip hoppers? Hip hoppers. Oh, and now they're spinning on their heads on the floor. Hip hoppers. And now a subway delay. Everyone, a subway delay. Who'll take a subway delay? And now a transfer to another train. Who knows which one? Transfer. Who'll take a transferred person in a Gap hoodie by the back door bidding 25? Who'll bid 30? 30 over here from someone flouncing in a huge peacock hat. 35. 35 from a person wearing plaid, so out of date. Oh, wait, folks, there's a subway announcement. Sounds urgent, but no one can understand. Might want to take that transfer just in case. And peacock bids 40. Now adding to the bidding, peace and quiet. Who'll bid 45? 45 for peace and quiet from a pissed-looking writer with notebook. 50 from peacock, 55 from plaid, 60 from pissed, 65 plaid, 70 pissed, 75 plaid. Pissed writer has now bid 200. Anyone 205? Going once, going twice. Peace and Writer sold to 200 to Pissed Writer. And now there's a man spreading his legs, hogging the seat space. Man spread, who'll bid. Hey, Pissed, where are you going? You just won the bidding for peace and quiet. Well, now that's an impolite gesture. Who'll bid 25 for impolite gesture? 25, 25. And my next one is an off the beaten path tour of Central Park. And this was recently included in an anthology edited and published by Finn Hall called Blotters Jotters. You can get it on Amazon. So once again, this is an off the beaten path tour of Central Park. Thank you everyone for coming on our tour of Central Park. I'm your tour guide, Dudley Do What, and I'll be assisted by Scout. He's wearing an Eagle Scout uniform plastered with every badge in the book. Good job, Scout. As you know, we're going to explore things most tour guides overlook. Yes, folks, these won't make it into Frommers. We'll enter the park here, and on our left is our first tour stop. If you look closely under this bush, I don't know what kind it is, not important. You'll see a collection of excrement. The local lingo would be shit. I don't know what kind of animals made this. It's a curiosity find. I see a couple of people are peeling off from the tour already, but don't let that discourage you. The rest of us will forge ahead. Go on. Scout, did you put the bird in place? You got a rubber chicken? It was supposed to be roadkill. Well, all right, put it in place and hurry. Okay, people, look over here to the right. It's a two-winged butterfly. No, I don't know what kind. What's important is it's two-winged. Jot it down. Now, up here on the left. Scout, there you are. People, if you could squat to get under these branches. Whoops, that branch just slapped you right in the face. Don't worry, Scout has Flintstone bandages. People often get injured on our tours. So under these branches, we often find, yes, there's one now, a flattened, well, that is, a bird carcass. No, don't touch. Yes, they often have that sickly yellow shade right after the death pallor kicks in. I don't know how this bird met its demise, a 100-ton gorilla, but it can't have been pleasant. Oh, I see a couple of bird watchers have left our group, but the rest of us will continue on. On your right is the Delacorte Theater, where Shakespeare in the Park is staged. My God, must be a mistake in our itinerary. It's like a regular tour stop. Oh my God. Well, sure, go ahead and take a photo, but then we must be off to our next planned tour stop. That is a spot where historically many people have crossed the road. I don't know how many or whether any chickens were among them, but for many years, people were crossing over this piece of land. I see we've lost a few more people. No one else get injured. Yes, the three of us will carry on. The Delacorte Dilettanti will miss the highlight of the tour. Let's see, is this the right tree? Yes, if you stand under this particular evergreen, look up really high, tilt your head, shade your eyes. Yes, you can see it now. It's not always visible, but when the light hits in a certain way, nice when it happens during tour time, you can see the sun rays splaying through the branches. Now's the time to take pictures. You just can't put a price on nature, eh? But you can put a price on this tour. Thank you for your prepayment, but any tips you'd like to make now would be especially welcome. Our expert guidance comes at a cost to stay abreast of the latest unique happenings in the park, and we always strive to provide a tour unlike any other. Oh, thanks. I needed more quarters for laundry. Thank you. And thanks, a greenback. Don't forget the names Dudley Do What and Scout for the best and off-the-beaten-path tours of Central Park. Good day. Don't let the tree hit you in the ass on the way out. The next one is called Just Read the Damn Poem Already. Okay, so this poem I wrote when I was between boyfriends and I was kind of upset and okay, yeah, I'll read the poem now. When he came over, I was dressed up and ready, and he looked the way he usually did, which is to say slovenly. Oh, but I don't really want to insult him because sometimes he looked good and okay, yeah, go on. He looked at me with those blue eyes, held out his hand, and I felt like a princess, in contrast to him, but I tossed back my hair like my pony tossing her mane. I mean, I don't really have a pony, but for the purposes of this poem, right. He really seemed to like that. He wanted to gallop me, to speed off into the sunset with me, hanging onto the halter I let him bind me with. I mean, I haven't really done that binding kind of thing, but poetically it kind of seemed like, okay, go on, right. And so he threw one leg over me, slid over the top of me, and gently tapped me with the reins to let me know he wanted me to go, just let him ride me into a meadow or into my bed or wherever was close. And then well, you know, he the slovenly prince, and me the trussed up pony. I mean, I don't advocate bestiality, but well, for the purposes of sex play, I mean this poem. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's the end of the poem. I mean, you can clap if you want to. Thanks. Haiku string, casting words like pearls before rhyme. The world is my oyster. Haiku. Ticklin' by a doze, handkerchief handy, dow a mucus expulsion. Achoo, haiku. Fiddling with a doohickey, puzzling at directions, a new thingy. Get a clue, haiku. Success. Long hours trying. Making pie is hard. Woohoo, haiku. Potatoes, carrots, beef, and green beans. What else to throw in the crock pot? Stew, haiku. Fell on snowy walk. No one shoveled. Who's to blame? Me or neighbor? Sue, haiku. A sudden plop on my shirt. How did I forget about pigeon poop? Ew, haiku. Thank you very much. I appreciate your attention.